More than a dot, more than a dot.
Join the More Than a Dad family by following us on Instagram, subscribing to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to join our Facebook group for daily questions, motivation, dad jokes, and new dad tips. If you enjoy our podcast, please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Be sure to like, comment, and share our content with other parents. Last but not least, make sure you check out our new merch. The link is in the bio of our Instagram as well as the description of this YouTube video. We are truly grateful and thanks for supporting More Than a Dad.
Welcome to More Than a Dad podcast. I'm your host, Dre Moore. I got my guy, Lewis Mobley, here with me.
What's good? What's good?
What's up, bro? How you doing today?
Oh, it's just us again, huh?
Yeah, it's just us. I can't say the same thing all the time.
Can you carry the show?
A little bit, yeah.
You seem unsure.
No, I'm nice, cuz I got this.
All right, man. How's dad life?
Dad life is dad life, and it's good. Yeah, they good.
Yeah,
I just was trying to think about where I was going. I told you everything is really like on autopilot these days. So like therapy with Ash, that's what I did today. Same old, bro. We're gonna get into some other stuff.
Yeah, man. It's still the same for me. Nothing really changed. My daughter getting more beautiful by the day. All day I stalk her. It's an app. We get to see like pictures of her throughout the day at daycare.
Yeah,
Stalk her,
Dojo at.
Stalk her pictures all day. But dang, look at my baby. You know what I mean? She really trying to walk though. I hope she be walking before her first birthday. So
probably. So girls walk fast. Both of my sons didn't walk until after they was one.
it's a bad joint.
They're just carrying them. They crawling around on their first birthdays and all that.
Yeah. You know what's crazy right now? She I really feel like I'm my daughter's favorite person, but I can't. You wouldn't be able to tell that if you was like a fly on the wall. Because every time her mom go to give her to me, she go into like a full out cry, and I just try to chalk it up to like, you know, she's breastfed and stuff, and it's like you want to be with your mom because that's your source of food. You feel me?
You just go
But
boil it
the
down.
thing is, I really know my superpowers. Like I could get her to calm down. I could put her to sleep with no milk. You know what I mean? Like it's a dad.
You're saying she got like an unfair advantage because she got the food.
Yes, if we was on the same playing field, it would be completely obvious. It would be completely obvious. However, it is compromised because, you know what I'm saying, she want to go to the mom, she want to nurse and all that. It's like the cheat code. You know, but she know what it is. But,
Hey, you gotta chill.
what we getting into, bro?
We're gonna get into some love language relationship talk. You know what I'm saying? You familiar with the love languages?
Yeah, I'm familiar with them. I learned about them as an adult though, maybe like 3 years ago. So,
How did you learn about that?
You want to know the truth?
Yeah.
Tierra was teaching. What is it called? Like a little workshop.
Right.
And she had like maybe like 5 or 6 couples come out, and we was only able to stay like half the workshop, but she had them all listed out, and we like picked what we thought applied to us and what we thought our partners were, and like people was like wrong and stuff, like you know, like
Yeah.
you know. But it's very interesting stuff. I think it's a good topic because like as you know, you can like to receive love a type of way and know how to love a type of way, and that totally misses with your partner.
That's a fact. It don't count.
It don't count.
It don't count at all.
Yeah, so like if we want to get into it, like I think I'm a words of affirmation guy.
Right.
You know, I think I get a lot of that from like football. You know, if coach, you know, show that love and appreciation, I run through a brick wall for coach.
Right.
You know, so it's the same thing with family and relationship. It's like if you can acknowledge me, you know, I do it whatever. You know, every penny, every ounce of sweat, every hour, second, minute of the day. You know, you get my best. If I feel appreciated like that, I think most men, just speaking candidly, Most men just want to be acknowledged and appreciated more than like loved and like treated. You know what I mean? It starts at that point, like just acknowledge the work I'm putting into this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then second to that, you know, like most men, physical touch guy. You know what I mean? So I like to be loved on. I like affection. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's the big teddy bear in me, I guess. How about yourself?
Yeah. Physical touch is my one. Yeah, if I could get physical touch, then I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
It's like if I could get, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if
I'm
I could
saying.
get physical touch, then yeah, I'm great. We doing whatever.
You know.
I'm not really. Words of affirmation ain't really that high on my list. At the physical touch is probably quality time.
Quality time.
Words of affirmation would be probably third, I would say. You know what I'm saying?
I only ever listed 2, so it's cool that you went to 3.
Yeah, you know, quality time, and then you got what you got? Physical touch, words of affirmation, quality time, acts of service, and
Gifts.
gifts. Yeah, gifts the last one. Yeah, act like, and that be a lot of stuff that be like missing the mark for me. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I've been like had my issues through the years with like just feeling like I wanna. Like feeling like I just like as long as you hang out with me and like we could just chill and cuddle or do whatever, like I'm good. Like I don't really care for the extra stuff. So like you ever like be into like an argument with your partner, like I be doing all these things for you, like I be cooking for you or like cleaning for you, but like it really don't count for me. Like it don't really mean like I appreciate it, but it don't really like drive it home for me. So it's like you be end up arguing, like it make you kind of feel like I don't want to say make you seem ungrateful, but it do because I gotta be like I really don't care about that. Like, and if I tell you I don't care about that, then you're gonna be feeling like, well, dang, what I'm doing it for. But for real, it's just about understanding your partner and just understanding me. Like, I need this. That's cool, but it really don't count for me. And it will go the same way, the other way. Like, I might be doing something for you. Like, I might be trying to love you in my love language. Like, I might be thinking like, oh, if I touch you and do all of this, like, it means something to you, and it might not.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, then I'll be missing the mark with you and, like, be feeling like, oh, well, I be doing this. And, like I don't really care about that.
No, that's a real thing. So, like, you know, even before I was married, like in previous relationships, everything it's always been like, the one thing that used to like really drive me up the wall to like really start arguments is like, you claim you're doing all this, but you had to do it regardless. So like, if I cooked some food, it'd be like, yo, we had to eat today regardless of who cooked.
Right.
So it was like I was missing, and in my head, I'm thinking I'm going above and beyond, and it's not resonating. So therefore, that was like a lot of my disconnect. Like when my effort missed like that, it'll ruin my morale in the relationship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I've heard that a lot. Like it's like, you know, I paid for everything. Well, we gotta live. Like we gotta live somewhere. Like if you was living on your own, and whether I'm here living with you or not, you had rent. Like where's the brownie points in that? And like for a long time as a younger man, I didn't understand that. I was just like, I thought that was something that was heroic.
Right. Like
you know what I mean?
I thought it was carrying it.
I thought it was getting me some yak with my lady. It really wasn't, because she seen it as something that it was a task she would have to do regardless. It's kind of like now, like if, you know, I meet Varnia with Manny, so like going outside myself to do for Manny is like, all right, I think I'm doing something.
Right, but this might not be what she looking for.
Yeah, it's not.
So then y'all get into the back and forth like, well, I did this, and this today, and she like, so.
I mean, because I think what needs to be done versus am I loving my partner are like two different things. Like
Right.
bills have to be paid. That may not. What does that really do for her? Other
Right.
than maybe save her some money, allow her to focus on paying back some debt or something. You know what I mean? I don't know what are we expecting taking that bullet. That's
Right.
why it was cool that the other episode we talked about going 50-50, 70-30 and stuff with your partner. Only if it made sense, you should
Right.
do it. You know what I mean? Because like you call yourself going above and beyond. I know guys out here breaking their neck to say that they providers got no money after they eat the bullet, but they real proud that they're able to provide. Like, you know, once they take care of everything, well, the lights is on, gas is paid, you know, heat on, you know, everything's taken care of. But I'm sitting on a donut and she's sitting on whatever. But she's still mad at you because
Right,
you
if
ain't
do
buying
that
flowers.
right, you do that and all that don't count.
It don't count. It's like, yo,
you
you ain't
defeated.
what they be saying. You ain't take me on no date night. You don't not plan no outings. They get right in you, and it be like, but in here, you know, rent your mortgage like $2,000. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Bills probably another stack. We got cars. We ain't busting it.
No, that's a fact.
But it be a miss.
It's definitely a miss.
It be a miss.
And
It be because to me that's what's real. Like you ever as a man, sometimes I be in my head, like my wife sometimes say like it's hard to come up and love on you, and I be like, why you say that? She be like, you be looking unapproachable, and then I realize like I really be in my head. Like I be in my
you
head.
already psyched yourself out.
I be in my head because like one thing that really shake me. People always say I'm real composed, right?
Right.
But money shake me.
Right.
Or like if something was to happen to one of my family members, it would shake me. So like sometimes I just be in my head, I be thinking about bills. I be thinking about what we want to do in the future. Like how long is it gonna take me to save for a house? Like how long is it gonna take me to pay off this debt to get my credit back to a better score? And
Right.
I be thinking about them things. But you know, like my partner might be thinking about something else. Like, yeah, we're gonna go all out for the kid's birthday. You know, Osa's turning 1, and that's on her agenda. That's on her mind. That's happy. That's upbeat. But when you add that on top of what the hell I was just thinking about, mental disasters. You know what I'm saying? Like it be all the stress in my head of like, what can I do to get so much more paper? I'm about to be out here hustling crazy more than a damn merch. like you know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Like they put a batter in me.
Yeah, not to even be off topic, but like that's a funny thing. Like that's a funny thing you deal with in a relationship. So like as a man, like if you like providing and like you know like you paying most of the bills or doing whatever, like so you already got your money allotted for the month. Like I know this gonna cost this, and this. I know what I got coming in. When she come with the monkey wrench about whatever she been thinking about,
Oh man,
it get ugly. Like it get because it's like you threw my whole thing, you threw my whole situation up. Like I already had all of this mapped out, and then it's this though. It's like, well, why you wasn't thinking about that?
because I wasn't.
Right, but it's that though. It's really that conversation. Like, well, I was thinking about it, so why you weren't thinking about it?
You supposed to be able to like telepathic.
Yeah, you gotta have all that in your joint. But to double back to the love language thing, have you ever had a sit down in a conversation like with your wife about love languages?
I did a long time ago, and I still did it wrong for 2 more years after the conversation. you know, I just so like so
Explain, bro.
so let me just tap into this a little bit. So like her first love language is like acts of service, which makes a lot of sense. I'm a former officer lineman. I just told you I run through the brick wall if you pat me on the back. So I'm in here trying to be Superman, super dad, super dude or whatever. You know, I'm super hands-on with the kids. I ain't gonna ever let you struggle with the kids. You too tired? Cool, take a break. I'll cook tonight. You know, I'm doing all these things. This is my service.
Right.
So in recent time, you know what I mean? In that time, we still fought. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I was acts of servicing from the jump. But our second language was gifts. Like she likes to be, you know, giving gifts or surprise or like, even if I go to like Target, and as long as I come back with something for her, it could be like I'm in the aisle paying for the stuff and I grab her a Kit Kat. Like damn, you thought of me. Like it gets you something. You feel me?
Right.
It's like she just want to be thought of. So, all right, rewind a little bit back. So all these acts of service, because I ain't always have a couple dollars. So like gifts might come a little less. You know what I mean? But I know every day you was getting this blood, sweat, and tears in this crib. You know, we want to pick up and live in X in suburbia. I go get second jobs. I go to work. I'm serving my country.
I'm acts of service.
I'm acts of service to the fullest. You feel me? And we just kept colliding, like, you know what I mean? And then I finally got to that point where this is now the norm I created. This is not like extra. This is not like
it don't even feel like an act of service.
Bro, we're at the point now I'm busting my ass and it don't count. I have created an environment where this shit is status quo. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Mind you, I'm thinking I'm carrying this shit. Like if you was to see the shit I'm carrying on me, I feel great about it. But the person and the love I was getting back wasn't there.
Right.
So one day, like recently, like in recent time, like probably after we married, I was just like, yo, you know what it is? You got one love language. You like gifts. Do not tell me. Do not repeat that you are an acts of service person. I've been sworn to your military for 4 years and ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying. So that's where we at now. That's like a recent conversation. Like stop.
So you had to tell her that her joint was wrong.
You wrong because it ain't doing nothing for you. It ain't generating no love out of you. It's your love language, and I'm going 0 for 40.
Yo, tell somebody that they love language is not their love language. It's not.
You want to know how I know? Because I've been loving you this whole time. My on a donut.
Hey, yo, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yo,
you wake
that's
up in the morning. I hope you get the kids together. You know what I mean? I do all these things, take out the trash, we leave. You know, I'm still working from home. I bust out on the dishes. Mike called me, I'm doing the dishes. What you doing, busting the suds? Yep, I'm proud to do that. You know what I'm saying? Get home, and you be mad about some wild other You know what I'm saying? But no, it's just funny, man. Like it's a real thing, and I encourage couples to definitely go get educated on love languages and then have the conversation with your partner, because the last thing you want is to be like, I'm fully invested in this, but that other person don't feel like you are because you're not loving them how they really want to receive love.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a super fact. No, because like I deal with that a lot. Like I said, like I be in the house and like, yes, we like she do stuff. So like, I mean, she do majority of the stuff in the house. So like, it don't really like hit home for me, dog. Like, and we'll get into that, and she'll just be like, you don't appreciate it. I'm like, oh, it's not even that. Like, I don't even appreciate that. It's just like, that's just not how I want to be loved. Like, if it's like, yo, I cooked all week, like, I could have just ordered food. Like, I'd have ate. Like, that's how I think about it. Like, I'd have ate. Like, not even to be ungrateful, but like, I'd have ate. I'd have probably fed you too. But,
Yo, he crazy.
Real rap. But, like, I just want you to, like, lay here and watch this movie with me.
But she won't do that. That's not.
Yeah,
the
that's
part.
a negative. Like, that's not really my thing. Like, I don't want to do that.
Did you communicate that?
Yes.
And she just want to hit you with your house is spotless,
Yes.
your belly is full, you should be feeling loved.
Yeah, it's not working. It don't work.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
negative.
I wonder if you really got into the psyche of a person, maybe somebody's doing what they feel like is their value, or maybe that's all they had to offer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know, like maybe you take a guy who, I don't know, all he can do is provide. So like that's his bravado. Like, I love you because I'm providing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not that I'm not thinking that you do it a day. I ain't got no quality time because I'm always at work. You know, I can't plan or do nothing for you. I ain't bringing you no gifts because all the money is allocated to providing. You know, and he might feel like, yeah, I'm loving you. You here, right?
Yeah, but it's a bad joint. That's
It is a
this
bad
about
joint.
to end. The relationship is going to be over. She going to leave, cuz.
Yeah.
Because it don't count. Like, it really don't count. And it's sad to say that it's like, it's really that particular. I don't think, like, unless you really, like, get into the love languages and stuff, like, you wouldn't really understand it. You would just be, like you said, like, I'm banging my head against the wall trying to figure out why this is bricking. Because, like, that's the most terrible thing, like, in a relationship, is, like, feeling like you put in all this effort in and it don't count, and it don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like, even from my partner, like, I don't want you to feel like your effort don't count with me. So, like, that's how, like, I got into, like, you know, like, the love language thing and just trying to figure out, like, why that really don't resonate with me. Then I had to, like, understand, like, oh, like, this count more than this count and all of that. So then, like, I could understand it, because, like, I don't want you to be feeling like you putting all this effort in and, you know, I'm not giving you nothing back for it.
No, I used to break down this. I've been saying this concept of it don't count for years, right? And then I would have different people that I would be dealing with tell me like, damn, what you keeping score? Like, what you mean it don't count? It'd be like, you don't understand the fact that I'm putting in this effort and it's not resonating with you and making you happier. It's not resonating, making you love me more. And personally, what I'm trying to do is make you appease you to offset some of the stuff that we can't change about you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there is nothing to break the tension if I'm bricking on loving you and you still unhappy or you in your whatever mood, you know what I'm saying? And now we just got double negatives.
Right, I can't save you.
I can't do nothing. You know, what we try to do is create some type of, even if she be tripping, She loving me like this, and it offset, and I guarantee you the relationship will go further because you got something to offset the bad. Now, if it's just bad and you ungrateful and you not doing this and it just keep going, you in a bad joint.
Yeah, it's over. Like I said, it's going to end. If you can't speak to your partner in that way, like, and I don't mean by like verbally speaking, like you speak to your person, like she feel you in that way, like, you know, like she understand you. Like if you can't speak to that side of her, or like she can't speak to that side of you, it's gonna be a dead issue. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna feel at the end of it, you're gonna feel unfulfilled. No matter how much effort, how much work you put into it, how much stuff you do, you're gonna feel unfulfilled. That's the reality of it.
That's a fact. I mean, I just try to like listen now. To me, I think that helps me a lot. Like if she say something she want, you gotta take big notes. You gotta get your note game up, fellas. She said she want to go somewhere. She might want to try a restaurant. She might give you a hint that she want a pair of shoes or something, outfit or something. She might hit you with she want to go on this type of vacation. You gotta just take notes, and then when they start seeing you taking progress to the notes or taking progress on the things they spoke about, it gets you all the brownie points. Like even if it's small stuff, like even like the other day, Varnia like stay like misplacing, let me say not losing, misplacing like her keys, wallet, ID card. She stayed doing it. I hate it. It's like, you know, I'm a lot more routine and regimented than that.
Right.
Like I know where all my stuff is at all the time. It's always in my basket, always, you know what I mean, on my person. That's the only two places it's gonna be.
Right.
Her, it's like, yo, where your car keys? It'd be like we be on a manhunt for these car keys, or like I can't remember what pocketbook I left my IDs in. She was like, I just need a small wallet to just get up and go. That was a day and a half ago. We got the Amazon Prime. I grabbed the little wallet. She came home today. I was like, babe, here go that wallet you asked for. She looked at me like, she was happy, you know what I mean, that you listen, like, you know what I mean? It allowed a lot of affection. It worked. You know what I'm saying? But it was a very small thing. It wasn't an expensive wallet. Ain't no coach or nothing. It ain't that crazy. It's just that I heard you. That's where I'm at in my marriage. I heard you. That's all. That's exactly where I'm at. You know what I mean? When you speak, I hear you. Now, just don't speak too loud. Don't be like yelling or nothing, but I hear you. I'm here. I'm in sync. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at, bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact. All right, let's talk about some of the differences in the way men think and the way women think.
Oh, man. I don't know. I just think it's like,
you gonna get us canceled?
I'm not getting us canceled. You know, I'd start off nice. Like, I feel like Brandon Marshall said it best on I Am Legend. He said, I had to learn in my marriage that she is micro and I am macro. Right. Meaning, micro meaning like right now in this house, she runs this.
Right.
As a man, she lets me lead micro, meaning the vision, the where we headed in life, where we gonna live, where we headed. You know what I mean? And once I heard another man say that, it changed my outlook on it. Because I'm over here banging my head, and you have like this, as a guy, it's like, it's hard to like defer, or like I'm not leading, or I feel like I'm not in control, or you have a little bit of that, right? Yeah. But once I got the concept of how a marriage worked, she going, you know, she in here, man, it's dirty in here, we need to clean. Like she's micromanaging
the house.
The house.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's her house. Like she makes the house home. We bought a house. A guy purchased a house. She made it home.
Right.
She running the house. She running the kids. She running homework. She running activities. She running dinner. She running our diet. Right. You know what I'm saying? And when he put it like that, I felt like I can get with that. I feel comfortable deferring them responsibilities to her.
Right.
You know what I mean? And if you say, all right, and then she'll turn around and say to me, like, babe, I trust you. When we pick a house, you know, you'll pick a good house. You'll put us in the best school district. I trust you in that vision. I trust you if we got to move across the country for your job. I trust you. And she let me macro. When I tell her how much I want to leave for our kids,
right? She
trusts me in that. You know what I mean? But outside of that, we do think hella different. I gave you all the gems right there, but we do think really, really different on a day to day, and a lot of it has to do with, I think of responsibilities all the time. I think of money all the time, and I don't know how to shake that stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you said, like unfortunately I get paid like once a month right now, right? So if you don't tell me something ahead of time, everything's a monkey wrench.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Don't tell me about an activity fee for the daycare mid-month. I'm looking at you like you got 17 heads. You know what I mean? Like, I need a lot more runway than that. But, like, to her, it's just like, spare the moment. Let's get sushi. Go on a sushi date like $100.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Or it's like, I don't feel like cooking tonight. Can we just order out? And before you realize we ordered out 4 nights in a row. That's not accounted for on that thing.
That's a fact. You think that's just more of a responsibility thing?
No, I just think it's blowing in the wind. It's a free spirited. It's spirit of the moment. It's all that. It's a lot of them type of things. It's like my girl love Target.
Right.
You take her to Target too much, you're gonna lose your whole wallet. You know what I'm saying? Your cards is gonna roll over in KIA, killed in action.
Do you think you could bring her over to the way you think?
No, I don't know. If I even am trying that. All I'm saying is,
No, I'm just asking. Like, do you think it would be something that would be possible, or you think that it's just
no. She is a Target addict. I would, I think she'll leave me before we divorce Target.
neck?
Just
If it's you at Target, she choosing Target.
yeah, it's a wrap.
How you you can't compete with Target?
It's a wrap, bro. It's some things that just not negotiable, and I'm not gonna try to divide my wife's relationship with Target against me. I don't really like my odds.
No, that's funny. But yeah, no, that it makes sense because, like, man, listen, in a relationship, dog, like, man, the girl can have whatever she want, bro. Not even like whatever you want is a okay. Like, if this is what you like, I don't combat nothing, bro. Like, listen, bro, and honest. And it probably like irritating, like being in a relationship with me because it's like, yo, you don't really have no opinion. You know why? Because like my opinion don't really matter. Because at the end of the day, even if I get my way and I force my way, you're gonna be upset that you had to give in and give me my way. Because you really want what you want. Like, as a woman, like, you want what you want. So if it's like, oh, I seen these drapes and they was blue, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want blue drapes. You gonna be upset now that we had to change the color because you had your heart set on the blue drapes. I
know, because you already thought of the drapes and then
right.
the other decor that go with it.
Exactly.
And I'm just like, I'm not feeling this navy. Like I prefer, you know what I'm saying, turquoise. You know
yes, I can't. But I'm just gonna let it rock because like you don't win, bro. It's no win. It's no win. So I gotta let you have your way because I might be able to convince you to have my way, but it's really not like something you want to agree to. Like I might only get you to agree to it because like it might be my bread.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo, as a man, we gotta be bilingual and talking man talk and understanding women. It's like a real thing. and what made me just trigger that was like I feel like women interpret things way different than men.
That's a fact. Like, yeah, that's what we talking about.
but I'm being serious though. Like good or bad or indifferent, it's like something to trigger them and hang up on them that rolled off of you in a second. Like damn, you still on that? Like you still on that? Like that's still bothering you?
That's a fact.
Like damn, you still tight about that? How many days later is this? Like we gonna still act like we ain't cool? All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like and then it'd be like it'd be really weird when you think about life. It's like, oh, being a yes man is wrong, but like, you know what I mean? Then you see like men, all they do is go get their little man caves and be out the way, bro.
Yeah, but you still going, listen, man, you either a yes man by saying yes or you just going to end up being a yes man by default. And then if you don't end up being a yes man by default, you just going to be single.
That's a fact, bro.
Like, you going to your man cave and just letting her take the check and buy what she want is being a yes man by default. You still don't have no say.
It's conceding.
Yeah, like you just went in the basement and didn't argue or have input either. You know what I'm saying? So I might as well just be like, yeah, all right. I'm just not by, you know what it is? And you know what I've come to realize? As men, we so simple, bro. If you come in the crib and like the lights is on, we can eat. Whether you cook food or we buy food, the TV work, and the climate is to a good temperature, we cool. So, like, if I'm going to sit here and argue with you about the color of the couch, like, I don't really care about the couch. Because as long as I could sit on the couch and watch the TV, like, I don't care, bro. Like, we that simple. Like, it's not even that deep for me to be like, dang, man, I'm going to have a back and forth argument with you about what you want in this living room. We might not talk till tomorrow because I don't really want to agree with what you got going on. Or I could just be like, all right, you got it. And I'm going to just sit here and watch the game or something. I'm going to sit on the couch either way.
Right.
It don't really matter.
No, it's crazy, bro. Like, I just can't. Like, some things, like even the conversations that just get brought up. Like, damn, you was thinking that way. Like, you was in them thoughts. Like, how you get them Jones?
Because you're not gonna talk about how like stuff just get created.
Like, yo, like, that's what I'm saying. That's another little rabbit hole we can go down. Like, things do be getting really stretched and created, and we don't have the creativity in our imaginations to come up with half the stuff that we got to deal with. Yo, I seen this meme, yo. I think I posted it in our Facebook group. It's like, behind every angry woman is a real confused man. Like, yo, like the ability to just spark anger and a dude sit there with the Michael Jordan. I don't know how the ball went in the jaw face. Like, it's crazy.
Facts.
Like,
they don't be talking. Like, yo, for real rap, like, your girl ever be mad and you know she mad? Like, I could clearly see, like, you got an attitude because they don't really hide it well. You're like, yo, what's wrong with you? Nothing. What I'm supposed to do with nothing?
but ignoring them is just as bad.
But then this hits you with the, like, well, if you don't know, then I don't want to talk about it. Like, what?
Yo, we get dealt a lot of lose hands, bro.
I told you don't win, bro. That's why I don't argue. That's why I don't argue. I realize, like, yo, it don't get you nowhere. I'm not even about to argue with you about that.
Bro, we really the sacrificial lambs.
Yes.
And then when an intruder come in, they push you out in the front. You know what I mean?
You gotta save the day.
If it's a dead animal in the yard, they push you out there to go take care of it, dispose of it.
Definitely.
Sacrificial. No, that's what else you got for me, man?
All right, we're gonna shift gears a little bit. Get out of some relationship stuff. Get into some parents and stuff. So like, every parent don't do it. I know. I really don't do it. But for the parents that do it, so when do you feel like, you know, like it's acceptable to like stop lying to your kids about like Santa Claus and stuff?
And the Easter Bunny, and the Tooth
Fairy, and all that stuff that come from you.
Oh man,
your kids believe in Santa Claus still?
My kids?
Yeah.
You know who my kids are?
I'm just asking.
Yeah, of course my kids believe in all that stuff.
All right, cool. They think the gifts and stuff still come from Santa Claus?
Manny only 3. Of course he thinks some dude pull up with some reindeers and drop the gifts off.
Ash is 4, bro. He don't think that.
What do he think?
He know where the gifts come from?
Really?
Yeah.
Does that not like ruin it for him?
I don't know if it ruins it for him. He don't care, bro. All he do, listen, man. As a kid, I see things under the tree that look like it's for me. I'm gonna rip these things open and I'm gonna play with these toys. He don't care who got it. No, Michael Myers could have bought it, cuz. Anybody could have bought it. He don't care.
So I think I think I believed in Santa for a long time until one day.
So y'all still do like the leave the milk and cookies out for Santa and the
I don't think we do that because it's like
the list and all that.
They go to sleep pretty early. I remember doing that as a kid.
That's what I was asking.
I did it as a kid. Yeah. I did it for a long time. Like I did it probably longer than the normal kid. I probably was like 9, 10 and still believing that stuff. What really spoiled it for me was this. One day I was just like, it's no way Santa's getting me everything that I'm saying out loud that I say I want. So when I say I want the Star Fox game for 64, it's just here. Like Santa not here, he at the North Pole. I just started getting hella logical, right? And then like, how do I say this? My mom and dad would like tie trash bags up of like our toys and hang them in the ceiling in the basement. Mind you, my playroom was in the basement. So one day, I'm just like, yo, these Jones don't be here year round. Like, what is this Jones? I peeled that Jones back. It was my toys, bro. It was like an N64. It was like the games. It was like Super Smash Brothers. And I was just like, oh, they get it. And then another time, like when I was a little older.
Why you were so calm? Like you wasn't hurt?
No, I was just like, it all made sense. You know what I
You
mean?
just accepted it.
Because my mom
Did
worked.
you go blitz him about it?
No. I think I just played along.
Oh,
Hard conversations. Don't want to disappoint them. You know me. So my mom used to work downtown at Airmark, and she used to be there in the gallery. So like when it would come Christmas time, she would probably just go buy things at lunchtime, take them back to her office, tuck them when she got home,
right.
and that's how they was moving. One day, I just started finding all the hiding spots consecutively under the bed, in a drawer, hanging in the basement. I had them all lined up.
Right.
I'm peeping them. Oh, snap, she brought me Crash Bandicoot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was seeing them drawers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
you was acting like you ain't know, but still going down there checking.
Yeah. And then, I'm super candid. Christmas Day come, yeah, Mom, thanks for Crash Bandicoot. Like I didn't see that drawer like 2 weeks ago. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was crazy. Like, but like just paying it back to like, I want my kids to stay kids as long as possible. So like if I gotta play along and do the song and dance for them to stay young, it's a lot of world out here, and once they see it, they can't unsee it. So I want to let them be kids as long as possible. So like, yeah, he could believe some bull pull up on 12 reindeers or whatever it is, and one got a red nose and he drop off a sack of toys. He could believe that. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, nah, them Jones came from me, cuz.
See, that's the thing. We men, you want to be prideful. Like, I bought them Jones.
Yeah, because you know why? All right, so like even as a kid, like I can't remember when I stopped believing in like I don't even have no memories of like thinking like it was Santa Claus. So it had to like happen early. My mom and them would just, the gifts would be under the tree like before Christmas, like well before that. So like we'd be down there shaking them, trying to figure out what it is. Like, oh, this box this big, this might be the PlayStation. Like we was doing like they was under the tree for like a week before Christmas. So that was already like a thing that was going on. But then like I was like in school, I was like terrible. So like, and I had the worst situations in school because like Christmas, Christmas always come right after report cards come out. And my birthday is in February, right before the report card, right after the report cards come out for the second semester. So you know me, Mister, I don't really care about school. I ain't doing nothing. Grades terrible. They like, man, we just not getting you nothing. It wasn't no like, well, Santa Claus or you was on the naughty list. That was like, yo, your grades is messed up. Like you're not getting anything. So like it was done, bro. It was cooked. So like we ain't had that. So I guess I probably just carried that into like my parenting. Like, man, all them Jones came from me, cuz.
Y'all trying to take credit for it, man. It's a braggadocious
bro.
thing. Y'all, it's a flex. Y'all capping for the kids.
We not capping for the kids. Because listen, what y'all not going to do is...
Give my credit to somebody.
It's definitely some pride involved. I ain't even going to cap. We're going to keep it a bean. It's definitely some pride involved. Dog. I didn't bust my ass all year to buy you these things for you to think cuz came down the chimney with these Jones.
You don't want nobody to think the red suit boy brought all the gifts?
No, bro. No. He ain't put in no work for this. How you just going to take your credit?
Told you, bro. It was all pride, bro.
Negative.
Bro, you got to get outside yourself.
Negative. All right, it's too late. My kids already, you know what I'm saying?
You done ruin young boy childhood.
No, he gonna have a great childhood. He getting everything he want. He playing with his toys. He loving it here, dog.
He gonna be the kid going to school with the other kids telling them, yo, Santa ain't real. It's your mom.
It's
your
and
dad.
his kids like that in school already. Yeah, them definitely my kids, bro. Nah, cuz, no. You not, listen, man, PlayStations is $500. We spend a lot of, bro, we go broke. We pull out the credit cards Christmas time, bro. Max, you know what I'm saying? You already know how it go. Everything lined up, all this, man. And on top of that, your kids be asleep. Santa Claus ain't put that Barbie dream house together, 2,000 pieces and all that. Train tracks rolling around the house, in and out the Christmas tree, weaving under the ottoman and coming back out. Santa Claus ain't do that.
What you call it?
What?
The ottoman?
The ottoman, dog. Yeah, the ottoman. Tracks on the ottoman and all that, cuz. No, cuz, listen, man. No, negative. Not taking that. That's me. I did that.
He can fly, bro.
Nah.
You ain't got nothing for that.
What my man Samuel say on Coach Carter, you see that? I tied that. I did that. It's me, cuz. He's tripping.
Bro.
Negative. Negative.
It's the toxic masculinity for me.
Listen, man, call it what you want to call it.
Oh man, we want to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of More Than a Dad.
Appreciate y'all.
It's been real. Please do not ruin your kids' childhood telling them that Santa not real and the Easter Bunny not real.
They
Too
gonna love
early.
y'all regardless.
And get with your ladies, man. Women, get with your men. Talk about them
Yo,
love
man, you know
languages.
we send kids to find eggs on Easter, and rabbits don't even have eggs.
Until next time.
All right.
More than a dot, more than a dot.